guy from Sony. I don't want any of my nude scenes in the new Last of Us. No, I'm serious. Son of a fucking bitch. Sorry you had to hear that. Business. Listen, I don't know where my cards are. There they are in my pocket. I put them in the wrong pocket. How are you doing, guys? Welcome on in. Unoptimized Fool here from the closet. Glad you're here. And welcome to the Saturday review. And we're going to get right into it. You know, sometimes you have some fights with your agent. It happens. You know, I'm booked up. Last of Us 7's confirmed, though. You didn't hear that from me. So, guys, I cover here in the closet all the relevant news that you want to hear, okay? Now, this week, was it a big week? No. Was it a lame week? No. There's some interesting stuff here, as per the note cards here. So I want to go over them, right? So if this is the one piece of content you watch of me, first of all, shame on you, right? Obviously, all the great other content's great on X and YouTube. And Twitch, I also stream on that bitch. But yeah, I mean, just, you know, again, this is the one video you should definitely watch because it reviews the best things. Now, I make mistakes, right? I stutter, right? All the time. That's okay. Also, if we're missing an article that you think is super important, like I didn't include an article about Liquid winning the world's first race. I guess now I said it. But if you ever want to say some, you know, add some stuff to these episodes, put in the conversation, the comments down below, and have this be a little conversation piece. How about that? So, guys, let's get right into it. I got this keyboard here. Sneak peek for something we're doing later. So, guys, remember that time where we thought that the new players going through DragonFlight? Because, again, guys, by the way, DragonFlight is the new player experience. We thought that they first of all, they added a bunch of buffs to it, right? That, you know, like, you know, a lot of health regen outside of combat. But there was one that was really controversial, right? It was, if you died, you just couldn't die. You just didn't hit 0 health. You were always at 1 health. This only happened for new players going through DragonFlight for the first time on their first character. But the problem is that they just never died any time, no matter what. We have recently learned from an Ian interview that this is actually a bug. And they were only supposed to not die every few often. Now, we're not sure what that time limit is. Again, I have a video that came out yesterday on the channel about this. A little bit of a deeper dive. But yeah, this is a bug. And the player should only die once in a while if they hit the 0 health. Obviously, they'll still die. But I'm so glad that this isn't a bug. I mean, sorry, this is a bug. Because having them immortal from level 10 to 70 was going to be a terrible idea. I mean, to be fair, though, they've been immortal for a whole month. So there's people going through DragonFlight that like, oh, yeah, this shit's easy. I can't fucking die. And then they're going to go to Khazal Gore and get fucking slapped in the head, and they're going to die. And they're going to be like, what's going on? This content's super hard. Hopefully they can fix it as soon as possible. But they said they're on it right now. All right. On to the next piece of news here. We have a new affix, right? Now, obviously, it's not like a new confirmed affix. It's just the new, you know, this is the first time we've seen it in the rotation. I crumpled it up before I looked at the name of it. I think it's called Voidbound. Yeah, I just had to confirm because there's no false information, no fake news here. We're not mainstream media. Ooh, just kidding. So, what's this affix? Basically, Xalatath comes in here with her real toes and spawns in this mob that has 1 health and all shield. And what's cool about that is, as a warrior, I can execute that bitch the whole time, and you just have to kill it. You just basically have to kill it, right? Now, obviously, it's casting a spell. You can't interrupt it. And if it goes off, it buffs the enemies. But if you kill it, it buffs you. That's usually how it goes, right? There's a benefit and a negative. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's kind of just, in lower keys, I find in like 5 or below, you can cleave that bitch down. Pretty much, you're good to go. But in keys like 7 or 6s or 7s that I've been doing, you really have to target it because obviously it scales up. But yeah, that's the new affix. The first time we've seen it. And honestly, I enjoy it. I would probably rank this as, I would honestly probably rank this as number 1 so far, the new affixes. I would go, you know, this one, and then I would have the orbs coming at you that you have to run into, and the ones where you have to interrupt. Oh, that is so annoying. I have to stop DPS. As a warrior, that kills me. Oh, man. This this cheesesteak sandwich is fighting for its life in my esophagus. That's crazy. Also, guys, another piece of news here. We have the Ghastly Rider, right? Now, that was a mount that came out last year on the trading post for completing the Traveler's Log, and it's like a little broomstick, right? You know, ooh, I'm a witch, and it has a little lantern on the front. Pretty cool. Now that's in the shop. Now you can buy it for $25 now, so don't worry. Blizzard is weaponizing and monetizing FOMO. So if you didn't get it before, don't worry, guys. You can still get it. Just pay $25 and you'll get it, no problem. So I'm urging the community, like I said before, have an outrage like you did with the Shaman Ascendance form, and not buy this mount. Do not buy this mount, okay? Do not enable trading post items to be put on the store like this, because the more people that buy it, and if they make a profit off of this, which they probably will, I know you guys are simps, so am I, don't worry about it. They will keep doing it. So again, I don't like this because it's the death of exclusivity. I always mess that word up, and the AI that I do for my captions are like, what's this guy saying? I just don't know either, okay? So yeah, just be mindful, that's the thing. Okay, it's bullcrap. Okay, it's not the first time, by the way, and it's not gonna be the last, unfortunately, unless we burn everything down. Just kidding. Violence is sometimes never the answer. Guys, SOD, right? Season Discovery Phase 5. They just saw every class get a cool hero weapon, right? So Warlocks get like this cool scythe almost, and then Warriors get, I think it was a shield, whatever it is. Every class got something special, which is pretty cool. Also, the Priest actually got the first visible trinket, which is cool. It's actually on the waist, not the ears, so that's pretty cool. But it was announced that would be those items just created for Season Discovery was coming into retail WoW in 11.0.5. Now this is the first time we've seen trickle up instead of trickle down, because again, retail, obviously it's 11.0 right now, right? Classic is 1, right? So obviously trickle down, usually because of all the systems, and now trickle up, right? So this is the first time. Again, I think this kind of, it doesn't confirm my theory, but it doesn't hurt my theory that I think eventually we're going to start merging together retail and classic, and basically turn classic into the remix. I think the remix was a test to see if retail players would enjoy it. They already know that the classic players love old content, right? But they were testing the retail players. I think it was a raging success. So I think here's a gamer theory inside the closet. The gamer theory here is they're going to merge it in, have retail going all the time, and then just have a remix constantly going, and you can boom, boom, boom. Now again, if it doesn't come true, then Blizzard heard this and wanted to spite me. But if it comes true, definitely credit me, because I didn't get out of here, man. Just kidding. I love this closet. I eat here. This is my table. My bed is actually where I sit. And I take a shower never, so that works out. So guys, also speaking about Season Discovery, the Alliance is at it again. Oh my god, the Alliance will do anything possible to not PvP, but still PvPing in that moment. Now what do I mean by this? Okay, so Phase 5 comes, and they make some changes to PvP. Before, you'd get 1 mark of honor per loss. But then they're like, hey guys, you know what you're going to do? We're actually going to give you 2 marks of honor per loss, just to help you out, just to make it more worth it. Well, the Alliance was like, okay, bet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit, this is only for Warsong Gulch and Arathi Basin. What we're going to do is we're going to stay in our base, and then let the enemies, the Horde, 5-cap us in Arathi, right? And then boom, within 5 minutes, we can get 2 marks of honor. And then in 15, we can get, what's 3 times 2? 6. So that's a lot, right? And they're like, well, if we tried to win, we wouldn't get that many marks, and the per hour rate's probably higher if we let them we turtle. And this was actually originally reported by Swifty. And now I didn't see reports that the Horde were doing that, but again, Alliance, they'll always PvP while trying not to actually PvP. It's the most funniest thing ever. But Blizzard saw this and was like, okay, that's not what we wanted, so they have now reduced it again back to 1. I swear the walls are closing in. This keeps getting closer to me, unless I'm getting fatter. That's definitely what's not gonna... I think the walls are getting closer, actually. I don't think I'm getting fatter. I eat nothing but drywall and paint. That's weird. But guys, guess what? Our favorite feature got removed from the game. Let's get mad about Blizzard here. Just kidding. The guild achievement spam, basically, every time someone new would log in or someone else, I don't know what was triggering it. Basically, you would see like the, you know, diplomacy, Pandarian diplomacy. It would pop up in guild like every 20-30 minutes. That's finally been fixed. The spam is now been eliminated. They have eliminated those achievements, and I think they're still proccing, by the way, because the announcement just basically said we hid those achievements from being broadcasted. So they're somehow getting broadcasted somewhere. It's like someone with a megaphone, but no one's listening. So thankfully we don't see it anymore. I don't know if it's doing any damage in the back end, but right now we can't hear it, and it's fantastic. I'm glad we're not hearing it, because I would be in a mythic dungeon like fucking dodging shit, and then boom, 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 just like 5 achievements. I'm like, I can't see my screen. Where'd it go? I guess I just missed that fucking interrupt. Now we're dead. Now the pug healer left. Oh, don't get me started on pug healers, or any pug really in any mythic environment. Gee whiz. I enjoy. Okay, I don't want to rant. I want to rant. But mythics really get on my nerves, you know what I mean? So, guys, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do this today. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to call my agent back to make sure that scene doesn't get through. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Again, if I missed anything, let me know, and I'll be better about it or something. But this is what I think is important. But, obviously, let's have a discussion down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's get crazy. I'm into conspiracy theories, you know. The moon's fake. Just kidding. I'll see you guys next time. Unoptimized Fool from the closet. I'll see you guys next time. I just hit my phone. Unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. I just hit my phone. All right, I have to deal with that now. Bye-bye.